Seth, there was a time. There was a time when I thought that I'd rather have bad times with you than good times by myself. There was a time when I wanted to love every part of you, but I cannot do that because you're not sharing every part of yourself with me. You see, I wanted you to love like you had never been hurt. But the problem was you thought too much, didn't allow yourself to feel. There was a time when I wanted to love you for so long. I remember the sound of your voice. I remember being overjoyed by your presence. But there's a problem. You see, black woman, you were attitudinal. Black woman, you were selfish. Black woman, you were lazy and sexually uptight. And the things that came out of your mouth just never seemed to come out right. There was a time when I felt your pain and I knew that you were hurting, but you refused to let me in. You see, I would have compensated, you would have reciprocated, but you were afraid of change when you really should have been afraid it was not changing. Same the same. There was a time when I loved you for you, imperfections and all. And I continue to love you more with every passing season, summer, winter, spring, and also fall. But you entered in that relationship with hope. Hope that you could one day change me and rearrange me and manipulate my whole ideology and make me the man that you wanted me to be. Well, that was your first mistake, you see. There was a time when I accepted you and your past. The fact that you had been raped and I still not dealt with the hate. The fact that my favorite number 4 just happened to be the number of abortion you had. And the list goes on. But yet you had the nerve to condemn me for my shortcomings? Black women, you didn't deserve me. And in truth, the only thing that I was showing on with sense or lack thereof. Lacking the sense to have moved on a long time ago. How dare you judge me? You cannot pass judgment on me because you had in the face for some of the choice I had to make. But as we all know here, that was not your first mistake. There was a time when the few poems I had read about you had been wake-up calls. I had read them to you trying to reach out, but I guess you were still asleep. And of course you didn't get it, so I just said forget it. I was tired in that relationship, more tired than little kids that make close to Kathy Lee. Just being with you was enough for me, but just being with me was not enough for you. And if I had my guess, I'd say you need a whole goddamn crew, a psychologist and a sociologist, and even a dermatologist, but nothing like me. Maybe what you really needed was an anthropologist to help you identify those skeletons in your closet.
10 seconds.
There was a time when I knew one was exotic and erotic, but not psychotic. I knew one was mentally fine, willing to be mine, and could never make my natural hair untwine. Unfortunately for me, that was never to be as long as there was a we, you see. Now there is no time for a rewind, but if I being so inclined to ask y'all to witness that, there was a time.